that would be weird. Awkward.
I mean, I feel like this whole situation is awkward.
Is it awkward?
I mean, did you get
on a scale of like 1 to 10?
Did you get anybody's permission for you to be here?
I did.
This is private property, so I'm gonna have to ask you to vacate.
I'm sorry, I'm not really sure who you are or why you would be asking questions.
What is leading you to believe that this property is inaccessible to the public? 10-8, buddy. This is crazy. Blocking the road? What do you just make everything up? Is this Dukes of Hazzards, Tacoma?
But now you're starting to cross a little bit of a line with me personally, what I do for a living. I don't appreciate that.
Well, I'm not a counselor either, so I'm not here to worry about your feelings. I'm worried about why you're trying to tell me to get off my property.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a new feature to my stories to inform you about a disturbing trend from government officials and being sanctioned by YouTube. My company's reporting has captured so many bad instances of government employees committing crimes, being rude, unhelpful, lying, and more. These bad government employees are now making privacy strikes on YouTube to silence my journalism. YouTube has privacy guidelines that actively benefit bad acting and sometimes criminal government employees by allowing them to file privacy complaints for footage of government employees conducting public business in public places during public operating hours. You heard that correctly. So, in response to this, my company is going to be utilizing an approach to ensure that you will still get the news you need and want. From this point forward, the following will be done and also requested of you, the viewer. If a privacy strike is made and YouTube informs me that a person must be blurred out, it will be done to keep the story available. For you, viewer, I ask the following. When you watch my story, as it comes out, keep track of people you may want to compliment or complain about at certain time frames in the story. Take screenshots of those people. Listen for job descriptions. Observe where public employees are working in reported situations so you can inquire in a detailed manner about the person, since I may not be able to share certain information about them due to these privacy guidelines at YouTube. Remember, these government agencies are trying to stifle your ability to seek redress of grievances, as is your First Amendment liberty, by striking at the First Amendment and journalists reporting on this terrible and sometimes good behavior. Don't let the government abuse a private company's privacy guidelines to take away your ability to seek redress of your grievances by way of reporting from a journalist. The government seeks to silence you and me. Let's not allow them to do so. Thank you for supporting my journalism.
Hey everyone, I am free. It is July 29th, 2025. I am in the city of Tacoma, here in Pierce County in the Communist Empire of Washington State, heading on over to the Tacoma School District Transportation Center. I've had this lead for a long time. After I did Auburn, somebody from Tacoma reached out and said, there's definitely issues here. So I'm gonna go in here, get some B-roll footage, submit a public records request for the transportation records, and basically just check it out from there. So gonna make sure there's no closed circuit television. Yeah, okay. And audio monitoring on premises. Okay, cool. Yeah, just go here and wow, I gotta be honest, look at that. That's a nice fleet so far, especially these newer ones. Oh, looks like they're getting some serious stuff there. I don't know, you guys should comment below what you think. I mean, my impression is, you know, obviously I grew up with those, the older ones there. These newer ones are pretty cool looking. Comment below what you think. Whether you like the newer ones or the older ones. Now my story in Anacortes, and boy did I get corrected on saying Anacortes instead of Anacortes. I thought it was Anacortes forever, but it is not Anacortes, it is Anacortes. That's up in Skagit County, so I was there, and boy, that has been nothing but a troublemaking school district for the press to go there. Interesting. Wow, I have to say I've actually never seen under the hood of a school bus. That's I mean, pretty much what you expect. Looks like the belt's good. Nice, pretty clean, squared away. It's a good looking engine. Nice. let's be honest, folks. You don't usually see anyone's personal car looking anything like this. That's nice and clean. That's impressive. Hello. Looking to see if the public records officer is here.
Who's here?
The public records officer, by chance? Thanks. Hello.
Hey, public office. We don't have that here.
You don't have a records officer?
No, this is transportation.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll just submit the request I'm looking for here, and then if you could send that back, like fax it or email it or whatever.
So you want to have you contacted the cab down in administration building?
No, I mean, I was just already in this area. This was the closest school district office to me, so I figured I'd just stop here. It is an administration office, so.
Yeah, but we're separate. Like, we're in transportation, our own entity. So a cab is, if you have any requests or any type of records, that would come from downtown.
Yeah, it's actually regarding this, and like to be clear,
regarding this?
It's regarding this facility. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not, to be clear too, I'm not looking to request anything other than records regarding this facility. That's all it is.
The building itself, or?
No, the operations here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Never had that before.
Right.
So, I don't know. Yeah, let me talk to Pat. He's assistant director.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, no problem, man. How's your day treating you?
Well, it's going good so far till I get on that bus. It's gonna be nice and toasty.
Or are you a bus driver?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They got AC on those, huh?
Certain buses.
Oh, okay. The newer ones, I'm guessing.
I got one for the summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm old, so when I grew up, we certainly did not have AC. It was just the windows that was AC.
I mean, there's other companies that have more buses that have it, but us, we got a few. I got lucky, did one this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like have summer school in or something like
We're
that?
doing it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We also have schools that go year round too.
Really? They don't stop. And it's a public school.
Yeah, it's like special schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they need that extra assistance or whatever, and so.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. Those ones we drive. Yes.
Gentleman right there.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just looking to submit a records request here for all the bus inspection records for the last 3 years. For all of your
There's
buses.
a public records request on the district website.
Yeah, I was just already in the area, so I figured I'd just swing by because it was convenient rather than.
That's the route you have to take.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to do it in person in Orland?
Yeah, you have to do a public records request through the online service, through the legal department. Yeah.
Did Bobby-
We get those periodically.
Yeah.
For different things, not very often, but yeah. So the process is fill out the public records request online, and then that will go through the central administration building, and then we'll pull up whatever is requested.
Gotcha. Did Bobby change that like in the last week or two?
Bobby,
Ferguson, as the governor?
oh, I don't know.
Because I looked at the administrative codes for Washington, which is Title 44, Chapter 14, Section 03006. It says you can go in person and provide a public records request orally to any department, agency, bureau, commission, etc.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, if you want to look it up, that's totally fine. I'm happy to wait, but basically, like I said, it's just more convenient for me. I'm here already, so I just like to submit it in person and orally.
Yeah, our district process is what I explained to you, and that's what I'm going to follow for now.
Sure. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just do my part of the equation. I'll leave it up to you. I'll just submit my public records request to you, which is I'm looking for all bus inspection records for the last 3 years for all buses here, and including decommissioned ones in case you have decommissioned ones.
Okay.
And then if you can send that to anonymous citizen WA@protonmail.com, that'll work.
Yeah, just put all that information in the public records request.
Yeah.
We can pull that up. It's you could probably even get that. I think you can get that off the OSPI website as well, because they get all that information statewide.
Okay. Yeah, so I've submitted the records request, so I will, of course, bid you fair day, sir. Like I said, anonymous citizen WA@protonmail.com. It's 5 days to respond to that according to Section 520 of the Public Records Act. And you said you're the assistant director?
I am the supervisor.
Supervisor, gotcha. And so you are a public employee, just to make sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what was your name?
Pat.
Pat. Okay. All right.
What's your name? Do you have a contact in case I need to?
Well, just the anonymous citizen WA@protonmail.com. If you want to write it down or something.
Yeah, I do. I'm
Sure,
going to pass this on to our legal department just to make sure we're following all the protocol.
No problem, man. Happy to wait.
Did Andre leave?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're following all
sure.
district
No
protocols.
sweat, man.
So what is it?
It's anonymous, ANONYMOUS, citizen, regular spelling, WA, all lowercase, all one word, at ProtonMail.
Proton?
Yeah, PROTONMAIL.com. And then, like I said, just the last 3 years of bus inspection records. Whether it is basically done by you or the Washington State Patrol, I know they swing through every so often and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they do that. So the way it works is during the school year, they inspect 25% of the buses randomly.
Okay.
And then once a year, they inspect every bus and every van that transports students.
Gotcha.
So if we have a vehicle that doesn't transport students, but it's used to take personnel from one place to another to pick up a bus or something like that, that one's not inspected. But anything that transports students, that is inspected.
Oh, that's great.
Like a minivan, things like that.
I do have a question for you. So in that vein, I'm pretty old right now, but so I'm used to the old school buses I grew up with. But for the central walking aisle in a bus, there's usually like a rubber mat, and then there's like 2 metal strips that kind of pin it down, right? Do those get lifted up during inspections?
I don't believe so. The Washington State Patrol inspects those, and nobody from the school districts are on the bus when they do that. I don't think they do.
I'd like to amend that slightly, just to specifically ask that in that records request that I've submitted, for any records that specifically also relate to, in addition to the general, anything regarding the rubber floor mat being pulled up. One of the reasons I'm asking about that specifically is I've received a lot of people that have reached out to me that have said different districts don't actually inspect under there, and because of like sometimes salt on the road during winter, and then also power washing, they have seen students they have had students complain that in some spots along that, the floorboard underneath, whether it's wood or metal, has become fatigued, and that there's break points underneath there. And that's why I'm asking, like, if they've ripped up the rubber, I would imagine they would see it. I don't know if the state patrolmen actually like get underneath and crawl along the length of it to inspect that. I mean, that seems like a lot. Maybe they do. I mean, I just don't know. So I'd be really interested to see if there's anything specific that would indicate that either yourselves or the Washington State Patrol actually inspect that center line of the bus for the floorboard.
All right, I took a note about that too.
Cool, appreciate it. All right, man. Well, I'm going to go out there and get some photos and video of the buses. So I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks. Definitely oil. Looks like 2J. I forgot to ask another question of Pat. Need to amend my records request. Pardon me.
Did you do a formal records request?
Yeah, I submitted a in-person oral request to Pat.
Oh, an oral request.
Yeah. The thing I was wanting to know is, I submitted a general like state of conditions, like inspection reports kind of records request. I noticed as I was getting ready to walk off property, there is a spot 2J. Do buses consistently, like bus 12 for example, do they always go to the same spot, or is it just whatever's first available?
I'm sorry, I'm not really sure who you are or why you would be asking questions of...
I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story regarding bus conditions.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
again,
so
I
you don't know.
I don't personally feel like I should be giving anybody any information about how our operations goes.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So,
I'll just ask, I just want to amend that for Pat.
Oh, I don't have it. Here, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, you can ask.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
grab it.
Thank you. Gosh, it is hot out there.
It is warm for sure.
One last question for you, if I could. So there, when I was getting ready to walk off property, I noticed there was a spot titled 2J. If you have a bus, let's say just bus number 10, whatever, does it always park? Does bus 10 always park at 2J?
Yeah, we have assigned parking spots.
Okay, cool. Could I just add one last specific thing to that?
Yeah.
I'd like to get all maintenance reports for spot 2J, whichever bus that is. I just noticed there's a pretty big whale spot there. Not fresh, but it's probably 2.5 by 3 feet. So I'm just kind of curious about that.
Bus maintenance request or maintenance?
Yeah, and I'm speaking colloquially too. So
Yeah.
I mean, you guys may call it something else, but
Yeah,
I think you
that's
understand. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's basically it. So
I will do that.
All right, bud.
I just talked to our legal department to
Okay.
tell them about your visit,
sure.
cover my behind.
Yeah.
And they said they're going to email you, and they sometimes do take verbal requests.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to email you directly, and
Sure.
they'll take it from there.
No sweat. Thanks,
And then
Pat.
anything that's requested, we will work on once we hear back from legal.
Sounds good. All right, you take care.
You bet.
Have a good day. Good. What's up?
Nothing. I got a call that there was somebody walking around in here taking pictures and asking questions, so I just showed up to see.
All true.
What
Yeah,
was
that's
going
all
on.
true.
Huh?
Yeah, that's all true.
Okay. Is something I can help you out with, or?
I mean, if you got a Red Bull, you're down for that.
Don't have
Actually,
to.
you know what? I'm gonna correct that. If you have a tall glass of water or container of water, a Red Bull in this heat is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, I don't actually, man.
Fair enough.
All I got is this one here.
Do you have a winning lotto ticket?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I have a couple ethical questions. Are you a big studier of ethics by chance?
I'm not, and as far as stuff like that goes, I'm not really advised to answer things like
Oh,
that.
okay. Hey,
So I'm basically just wanted to check in and see, well, why, to be frank, while you're on the property.
yeah, working on a story.
Working on a story. Okay,
Yep.
so this is private property.
What? Wait, what?
This is private property. This is private property.
You didn't say the magic word.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to vacate
What would make you think that this is private property? Who do you work for?
Tacoma Public Schools.
Ooh, okay. I guess I'm having kind of a weird moment here. And Merriam-Webster's dictionary may have changed in the last 10 minutes. I'm a pretty avid reader of it. Last time I checked, public did not equal private. So,
Good. How are you? Good.
so
Oh, you're moving out?
Yeah.
Am I in your way? Okay. Let me know if I am up.
so what's leading you to believe that public is private?
Look, man, I understand where the intellect is coming from and what angle you're trying to play here. I'm just doing my job to let you know that you're not allowed to be in here.
Okay, I understand that. I'm trying to understand because obviously you're a security officer, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so for District Patrol for the Tacoma Public Schools.
Yes.
What is leading you to believe that this property is inaccessible to the public?
Because it's for people that work in the district, man.
What's that?
It's for people that work in the district.
Yeah, I mean, I checked that there's no signs that restrict access, and also when I went down there, I made a public records request. That's what I was here for.
Okay. So what's the point of the filming and all that?
Well, it's relating to the story that I'm on.
So if you're making people uncomfortable, then that's why I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand now. So now you're not police, right?
No.
Okay, so you're like uncomfortable security?
Huh?
I wasn't sure, like, if
you're
you're
around the front side and I'm on the other side, like in the middle of the buses.
I wasn't sure if you're like feelings enforcement or something like that. I mean, I've heard of that, so I wasn't sure. Is that the angle here? Or?
You're being funny. Is that the angle?
No,
I'm not disrespecting you, but now you're starting to cross a little bit of a line with me personally, what I do for a living. I don't appreciate that.
Well, I'm not a counselor either, so I'm not here to worry about your feelings. I'm worried about why you're trying to tell me to get off my property. It's mine. I own it.
That's yours.
It's mine. Okay. That car is mine. These buses are mine.
You're one of these guys.
So, one of these guys, what, like people that actually pay taxes and own things. Okay, there you go. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm just working on a story. I mean, you're certainly not going to try to abridge the liberty of the press, are you? That wouldn't be good. Does that badge on the patch on your shoulders say Tacoma private schools, or looks like public schools? What's up, gentlemen?
What's up?
You guys want to have a powwow for a second?
Dude. Not really.
Oh, what? I'm just trying to be nice here.
Yeah, we are too.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing.
I've already been very clear with Pat, the Assistant Director of Transportation, as well as Officer, don't know his name over there, Security Officer, don't know his name. I am a journalist working on a story about bus maintenance issues.
About bus maintenance
And I submitted a public records request. So, I mean, certainly you guys wouldn't try to abridge a citizen's and a journalist's ability to come in and make a public records request in accordance with the Public Records Act, would you? I mean, that would be weird. Awkward.
I mean, I feel like this whole situation is awkward.
Is it awkward?
I mean, did you get
on a scale of like 1 to 10?
Did you get anybody's permission for you to be here?
I did. Yeah.
Did he say that?
I did.
He was a.
Yeah, I did get the permission. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Then why did we get called?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask James.
No, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's James Madison.
If you got the okay to be in here, I don't think nobody.
Oh yeah, I got that one a long time ago. It's like 238 years ago, I think. James Madison wrote the Constitution. So also was helping get those amendments, which I don't know if you guys have heard of the amendments, but the very first one is the talkie one. It allows you to like disseminate information, speak. It allows you to have a religion.
Is there an amendment that allows you to be on private property?
Oh, it's private property.
Yeah, this is private.
Why is the Tacoma Public Schools providing district patrol?
Are you a member of Tacoma Public Schools? Do you go to school? Do you work?
How do you know that I'm not a taxpayer?
I'm asking you. Do you work for Tacoma Public Schools?
I mean, come on. You know I got a Fourth Amendment. I don't answer questions to the government or their agents. Why would I do that? That's why we had that whole fight 238 years ago. You don't beat up those dang British and take our stuff back and all that. So, yeah. All right, you guys good? You guys 10-8? All right, looks like they're 10-8. Hey, by the way, I got a pocket copy of the Constitution. If you no, it doesn't like the Constitution. Did you want a pocket copy of the Constitution?
Would I want to what?
Would you like a free copy of the pocket copy of the United States Constitution?
I can't understand you stutter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know. I could talk slower. Would you like a free pocket copy of the United States Constitution?
No.
No. Okay.
No, thank you.
Okay. Would you like to continue a slow-paced conversation with me?
Is that your drone?
That is not my drone. I don't control it. As you can see, I got a DSLR camera in one hand. I got this over here. Unless I have Professor Xavier.
Is that a video camera?
It is.
So I don't authorize me to be on there.
Oh, gosh. Hold on a minute here. Let me call. Hello, James. Yeah, I know you're dead, but I'm just trying to call you to see if you might be able to help answer a question. Okay, so the Constitution's still intact. All right, good to go. All right, appreciate it, James. Thanks. Sorry for disturbing your eternal rest.
Oh! Brutal, savage, wrecked.
All right, well, I'm going to finish getting my photo and video footage, so you guys have a good day.
So fresh, so new. Freedom! It's all for you. All for you. Freedom! Keep your ears to the ground. Talking about the freedom. It's the best show in town. Best show in town. Freedom! Well. Freedom! I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right. Freedom! Start right now. Freedom! Get your freedom tonight. Freedom! Well. Freedom! Come on, everybody. Young, old, all you lovers. This is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about the freedom. Let yourself be free. I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right. Freedom. Start right now. Talking about the freedom. Get your freedom tonight. Freedom.
10-8, guys. See you later. All right, have a good day. All right, there we go. All right, leaving before me. That's good. That's good. All right, have a good 10-8. Keep it real, Tacoma private schools, or public schools. All right, there we go. All right, we're out of here. Oh, whoa, look at that. That is an impressive. Look at that. Wow. Blocking the road. What are they doing? That's absolutely nuts. Hey guys, I need you to move along, okay? Come on, seriously, quit blocking the road. All right, we're not doing cops, Reno. Come on, seriously. 10-8, buddy. This is crazy, blocking the road? What do you just make everything up? Is this Dukes of Hazzards, Tacoma? Jeez, you guys are preposterous. Come on, get out of here. Wow. That's ridiculous. Tacoma Public Schools just basically is down for blocking the road whenever they want, because apparently they can do whatever they want. Jeez. Now this guy can pull over on the side of the road. That's totally fine. All right, well, I'm out of here. Heading on over to the Tacoma Public Schools District. I got to file a complaint about their security and to file a public records request with them. So we're going to head on over there.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How can I help?
Well, that's good to hear. I am looking to submit a public records request and also inspect the public records index for the district.
Inspect the index for the district.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get Joey Grant, who is our records manager.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, Joey.
Well,
Hi, I'm
hi.
the public records officer.
Oh,
how can I
you
help
doing?
you?
Actually, I'd like to see if I can inspect the index, and then I'd like to make a records request after that.
Well, our index is, we have on our index that it's burdensome to have.
Oh, so you have a
index.
resolution.
Yeah.
Can I inspect the resolution?
You can put a request for it.
Well,
I don't have it on me.
Yeah, just don't take this in like it's combative, but subsection 4A of section 70 states it has to be issued and published. And so those words define that it's already actually available to the public. So
it may be online, but I don't have it with me right now.
Gotcha.
We have all our stuff online for board meetings and things like that.
I looked for the resolution online and I didn't see it.
Well, I'll have to check it out, but I can get it for you, but I don't have it right now.
Ooh, okay. That's unfortunate you guys don't have an index. What I would like to do then is make the records request. I was hoping to actually have it aid you a little bit more because the records index is just a really great tool.
Yeah, we don't have a records index.
Fair enough.
So it wouldn't help you. It would just say when we pass that.
Yeah. So what I'd like to do is I would like to request all records that would be referred to by the index as if you did have an index back to 1973 January 1st. And then you'll have the index and then you can maintain one.
Okay, let me give you, can you print out, can you go to our public, where is the public?
Record site?
We have a new, we use GovQA now.
Oh, okay.
So,
switching over to that.
Yeah, well, it makes it so much easier
fair enough.
to process things. So,
Moving slowly. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna...
But I'm going to have her print out an actual paper form, and then I'll put it into GovQA, because that's the best way for us, because we have to report to JLARC and everything, and that's how the report is made.
Sure, no sweat. Yeah.
So are you requesting all records, or are you requesting?
I'm not doing an overly broad request. What I'm doing is everything that would be referenced by the index if you had one in A through F.
Well, if we don't have an index that references it, we wouldn't know what those records were.
Not true, because subsection 3A through F defines, for example, interpretive statements, policy statements, final orders. You guys have those. It's just, I'm just saying, I want that whole category of that.
Do you want all those records, or do you just want to know what kind of records we have?
No, I want all those records.
Okay, that's what I was trying to make clear.
And I understand it'll take a while to get all those records, but...
Probably years.
Yeah, could be.
Email, can I take your email
Sure,
address?
yeah. So the email address is anonymous, ANONYMOUS, citizen, regular spelling, WA, at protonmail, PROTONMAIL.com. And then I have another request I'd like to make. I'd like to get...
Did you write down what he wants?
All records.
Let's let him look at this first.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as you guys are understanding it's what would be referred to by 3A through F, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's your other one?
So the other one I'd like to request is from RCW 28A 40530, which is the qualifications section for teachers. Anyone holding a teacher certificate within a school district to teach, compulsory to teach morality and patriotism. And I'd like to know what qualifications they have. You want me to let that person in?
We have, I guess. Oh, yeah, we will. Oh, okay.
Here you go. You're welcome. So I'd like to...
Can you read the 28A?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You went very fast.
Yeah, sorry. It's RCW 28A, .405, .030, 405.
405.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
030?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And so that is the qualifications section for certification.
Right.
Yeah, so I am looking to get all of the qualifications for every teacher certificate holding employee in the district, specifically relating to the compulsion to teach morality and patriotism. And then I would like to...
So you would just like You would like every qualification of every teacher.
No, I want to clarify here. So what I mean is, so in order to be certified, there's qualifications.
Right.
One of those qualifications is that every single certificate holding individual within the district must teach morality and patriotism. It doesn't matter what their job is. They could be the gym coach, they could be the principal. They must all teach us a certain amount throughout the year of morality and patriotism, and then it defines several aspects of what morality and patriotism is. So it tells them you must teach this kind of morality and this kind of patriotism. If they don't, they lose their qualification and then they lose their certification and they cannot teach. It's a misdemeanor in Washington State to do that. So what I'd like to do is get all the qualifications and certifications as it relates to that section 28A 40530.
Okay.
And then I'd like to get all the evidence that corroborates they actually went through the training.
So the trainings that they...
Yeah, or whatever it was that they...
Or okay.
Yeah, that led to them achieving the qualification standards to be certified to teach in the Tacoma School Districts regarding morality and patriotism.
Okay.
And then relating to that, I would like to also make sure that I can request all the curriculum that corroborates the ongoing basis of morality and patriotism as specifically defined as to what morality and patriotism is by way of the statute.
Currently, or is there a time frame for that curriculum?
I'd like the curriculum, I mean, in this case, it's not an index issue, so I'd like to go back to 1898.
Okay, but just for curriculum?
Just the curriculum.
Okay.
I'm not concerned about the dead people's qualifications.
You're just looking for current teachers.
Yeah, now when I do become a necromancer and I can raise them from the dead and then be like, aha!
Then maybe.
Yes, then I'll do it, because then I'll be like, I'll come back for you.
Gotcha.
We'll teach this. Right?
Okay,
No,
just making sure.
And I do want to clarify, because it'll make it a little bit easier on you, and I do want to do that. I mean, I want what I want, but I also want to try to not overdo it here. So as it regards the principles of morality, truth, justice, temperance, humanity, and patriotism, that's an impression. So they're required to impress upon the minds of students. I'm not interested in that first part. What I'm interested in is it then says, semicolon, to teach them to avoid idleness, profanity, and falsehood.
Okay.
So as it relates to the morality and patriotism, it's just those three right there, and then to instruct them in the principles of free government, and to train them up to the true comprehension of the rights, duty, and dignity of American citizens. So I'll show you here,
Okay, and I'll pull that up.
Yeah, where it's after patriotism, because the impression is just like, I could be like, hey, I'd love to impress upon you the Constitution of the United States, right? But I don't have to teach you that, right? I could just say it, and you could be like, no, I'm not interested, bye. But on the other ones where it says you must teach them and you must instruct them, that's compulsory, and that's specifically related to their qualifications to achieve certification.
Okay.
So that's basically the main thing.
Okay, so we are closed on Fridays, so our 5 days are a little bit different.
Okay.
Because...
Well, it sounds like it's 4 days then.
Well, no, it'll be 5 days. So we start counting tomorrow because of the public.
Oh, you're talking about Section 520. Sorry.
Yeah, 5 business
5
days.
Yeah, sure.
So what is today? Wednesday. So Tuesday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. We will have a 5-day letter to you by Wednesday with an estimate of first installment.
Sure. And I am willing to also, by the way, meet you guys halfway. If you're willing to just have the index created so all those records don't have to be pulled out, that's fine. Because, I mean, a lot of people think the index is some archaic tool that no longer serves a purpose, and I've actually proven by getting a records request done in 10 minutes in person on the spot, walk away with the record, said me only in the history of Washington State, that the index is actually incredibly valuable.
It is, but it's hard when I'm the only person doing the public records and records management.
If I could politely suggest a possible alternative for the district, because I know the state's in a bit of a jam on funding at all levels right now and everything. If you were to use, there's a couple of different kinds of AI that can scan databases, and through the legal analysis of what those policy statements are, interpretive statements, it can just do the work for you. Just let it sit there and analyze the database. It's done in about 8 hours. And then you just ask it to shepherdize and index it based on the requirements of the chapter.
And that would be our IT department that we would have to work with for that.
So I mean, that might be an alternative. I think a lot of places are considering like Claude AI is a really good one for that right now. It's a pretty beast mode kind of AI.
It can do a lot.
Yeah, I use it pretty much every day for work. So anyways, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
One last thing, not related to public records. I just would like to, I submitted a public records request earlier.
Yeah, I got an email about it. I haven't even had a chance to read it yet, but
fine.
You were at the transportation department?
Yeah, no sweat. The assistant director and everybody there was fine. Your security, though, really rude. I mean...
Do you know who it was?
I have it on camera. They refused to identify, but you know what I'll do? I'll just
I'll
take screenshots and just email them to you.
Okay.
I mean, I want to be clear. When I say really rude, I'm not talking like slapping me across the face and calling me every name in the world, right? I just mean like I told them that I was there to make a public records request, which obviously I could. Yep. So, and that's why they did that. And I was working on a bus transportation maintenance issue.
Right.
And so, that's a legitimate sort of work on as a journalist. And so I did see one area that had a pretty large oil spill. I don't know if that's recent or not, but it was something that some parents were wanting me to look at, so I went there to do it, and there's no restrictions on the area. So, as you can see, I'm not a imported terrorist looking to destroy the universe. So,
so I'll let our director of security know that there was maybe some issue with that.
Yeah, I think I just talk to him. I mean, it doesn't have to be some crazy like discipline thing.
Yeah.
Just be like hey, can you just not?
Just be polite.
Nice. Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
Thanks.
Well,
appreciate
thank you.
You ladies have a good day.
You too.
All right. Well, that was a great encounter with the Tacoma public school system. The public records officer, she's super nice. And the ladies in there, they were all super nice. So I can't say anything but positive here. And it wasn't even the employees at the maintenance center that I had an issue with. It was just the security. And I mean, you could tell by their just incalcitrant attitude, stacking up on the street. I mean, what is this? Like I said, Dukes of Hazzard's Tacoma. That's just weird behavior. I mean, they're just trying to do too much. So anyways, that's it here, reporting from the Tacoma Public School System on July 29, 2025. If you like my journalism, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you can get my stories around the release. You can follow me on X, and I am free auditing on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. If you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks as always for supporting my journalism, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Bye for now.
Hello everyone, I am responding to the surprising amount of requests to hear more from me as a part of my SEO keywords and phrases clip at the end of my stories. So hang around to the end to hear what new content I've included. Well, congratulations. If you have stuck around this long, you are going to hear the exciting and fantastic world of search engine optimization, keywords and phrases being stated by me. I'm trying this new approach in an effort to see if it will help reach new people who have not seen my content. So thank you for sticking through all the way to the end for this very exciting SEO keywords and phrases audio clip. First Amendment audit, First Amendment auditor, cop watch, filming in public, public photography, police audit, civil rights audit, constitutional audit, filming cops, public employee accountability, freedom of the press audit, government transparency audit, cop gets owned, pirate, cop exposed, public official meltdown, unlawful detainment, cop violating rights, do not talk to cops, police fails audit, detained for filming, illegal arrest caught on camera, tyrant exposed, shut down by the law, cop loses it, Karen meltdown in public office, police accountability, law enforcement transparency, government employee misconduct, qualified immunity, badge number refusal, unlawful search and seizure, rights violation, abuse of authority, refusing ID, public records access, public records request, FOIA request audit, know your rights, what to do when detained, filming police legally, recording a public law, First Amendment rights explained, how to file a complaint against police, legal to record government workers, public sidewalk rights, is ID required by law, open government laws, can I film in City Hall, must see police encounter, unbelievable cop behavior, you won't believe this audit, epic audit fail, gone wrong audit, never seen before reaction, wait for the end, triggered public official, body cam footage released, he regrets confronting this auditor, City Hall audit, police station audit, courthouse audit, DMV audit, public library audit, sheriff department audit, post office audit, federal building audit, public park audit, fire department audit, school district audit. You truly are the hardcore of the hardcore. You have decided to go to the very end and have likely listened to every single minute, every second of the story I just produced for consumption, and I thank you for your interest. On behalf of all media wizards out there, thank you. Now, on to the newest of my July and August 2025 revisions. After a rather profound amount of emails, Facebook messages, as well as YouTube comments, I've decided to expand this out a bit. I've had a far-reaching range of suggestions come my way for things to read, discuss, etc. I don't know what is right. This is my first time doing this, so I'm going to start with something that many people have asked me about. Steve, what do you like to read? I'll tell you, and then I'll read to you a couple of excerpts from something I read every week and have since my late teens. I love science fiction, fantasy, legal history, yes, as in the history of law. I am an avid studier of the field of ethics with a particular interest in deontology, consequentialism, and utilitarianism, and gaming books. What I am going to read to you for the month of July and August are two excerpts from two amazing works. One from 2,500 years ago and one from 1,500 years ago. They are influential reads from my collection. The first is from The Art of War and the second is from Corpus Juris Civilis. I will read what I think has been important advice to me this month in July, and I believe going forward into August as I take advice from these two very wise men. From The Art of War, in the chapter Attack by Stratagem, Sun Tzu wrote, "Thus we may know that there are 5 essentials for victory. 1. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. 2. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. 3. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. 4. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. 5. He will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. 6. Victory lies in the knowledge of these 5 points. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle." To me, this wisdom from Sun Tzu tells me that I go about my business as a journalist covering stories exposing corrupt government agencies and employees. I need to, 1, know when, how, and why to push to get as much information as I can. 2, if I know how to handle a variety of situations, both big and small, I will win. 3, stick to my passion regarding my journalism and what I seek to achieve through it. 4, know your laws. Always study. Keep studying. Never think you know it all. A wise man knows he knows nothing at all. 5, own your own company so you are your own boss. Don't let others' rules dictate what information is made available to the public for them to decide. And 6, stay on top of the aforementioned principles and you will be victorious. The second excerpt comes from Corpus Juris Civilis and is in reference to Aelius Marcianus, a very important jurist from the 3rd century of Rome. In Latin, it is written that from the Marcianus Libro Primo Institutionum Namet ipsum jus honorarium vivavax est juris civilis. Translated to English, this roughly means Marcianus, Book 1 of the Institutions. For even the honorary right itself is the living voice of civil law. To me, when I go out to do my work as a journalist and bringing content to you about our government, it tells me that to be studied in and know how to interact with the law will leave you with a voice, but to not know the law leaves you without one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my content, my stories, and supporting my journalism. I'll see you at the next location.